'Tis the season for dazzling Christmas deals thanks to The Warehouse. The Warehouse is unboxing mega deals every day until December 20. Deals are for one day only, so when they drop, make sure to race to the shop. Visit The Warehouse this Christmas.
You're listening to the Weekend Sport Podcast with Jason Pine from News Talk ZB.
I want to move straight to surf lifesaving because it was double domination from the defending champions yesterday at the prestigious Race 1 Surfcraft Mount Monster in Mount Maunganui. Last year's Open champions, Jayden Murphy of Mount Maunganui and Kate McHardy, Isle Bay and Wellington, both produced blistering performances to maintain their respective crowns in the country's top surf lifesaving endurance race. What they have to do, a 10k ski paddle, a 5k soft sand run, then a jump from the famous blowhole on Motoriki Island for a 1.5k ocean swim, and they close it out with a 5.5k board paddle to the finish. For Jayden Murphy, it extends his winning streak in this event to an incredible fourth Open title in a row. Jayden Murphy is with us. You've got to give everybody else a chance.
They're definitely coming. They're very competitive in there.
You said yesterday or before the race you wanted to go hard from the start of the 10k ski paddle. Why was that your strategy?
Ski paddling is my strongest leg, and I just like getting out, getting into my own rhythm and my own water, and I can just focus on what I need to do, and it just helps the race flow for me personally. So that's always the game plan. Is
there also a sense of wanting to, I guess, burn off your competitors early in the piece?
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, it's easier to lead than to chase. So
it worked well for you. You got out to a lead. Can you talk us through the rest of the race, or talk us through the whole thing as you reflect upon it the day after?
Yeah, like I say, just a good first ski leg. Put a couple of minutes on every run of that, and then ran well. And then the swim being my probably my second strongest leg, I just really tried to, focus on that as well and try and drag that lead out a little bit more. And then I was able to kind of have a relatively easy last leg on the board, and just get around the course and finish, and not get caught up with having to try and trying to sprint anyone off at the finish line. So.
And in terms of your times, were you about where you thought you'd be, where you wanted to be?
Yeah, I think I paced it out pretty well. The ski obviously was real good. My run was I was real happy with my run. And then after that everything starts falling into place. So stoked with what I put down.
As you're competing in the various leagues, are you aware of how far ahead you are?
I ask people. My old man, he's my biggest supporter. He's always on the beach keeping track. So, he's saying they're 2 minutes behind, they're minute 40, whatever. They catch you, need to work here, do this. So that's good, because it's pretty hard to look over your shoulder and try and gauge how close and if people are catching you while you're racing.
You said before that others are coming. You've won this 4 years in a row, but is it a fairly competitive field or was it yesterday that you were up against? Yeah,
super competitive. Obviously I had a good start and got away in my own water, but second, third, and fourth were all within 30 seconds of each other, and they were a couple of minutes behind me. So it's definitely super competitive, and it's New Zealand's premier endurance Ironman event, so everyone wants to win it.
What sort of preparation goes into achieving success like this for you? What's your build up to a race like this like?
So I'll train every night and every morning, Monday through to Friday. We swim an hour and a half in the pool every morning, and then we're on the water for an hour and a half in the evenings, and as well as throw a few runs in there. And Saturday, quite often we'll do a full course run through, so we're out there for 2.5 hours, just really trying to get that knowledge of, your body as you're working for that longer period of time. So there's a lot of work.
What's the soft sand run like? I mean, anybody who's run on sand knows it's difficult, even for a couple of 100 metres. 5K?
Yeah, it definitely drains you. It absolutely sucks it out of your legs. But, you just get in a rhythm and tick along, and once you get your legs flowing, it's not terrible.
How did you get into this? It sounds like your old man's, as you say, your biggest supporter. Is he the one who got you into this?
It kind of originated around when we moved to the beach. I live in Mount Maunganui. My parents wanted me to be safe around the water, so they got me into surf lifesaving. And then it's kind of just grown from there. I love the club, love the culture, love the sport. So I've just, really, really taken that, and I've, spent a lot of time doing it overseas as well. Lived over in Aussie and gone to Japan and Italy and stuff with the sport. So it's just, it's me, it's part of me. So
incredible. And busy time ahead for you. I think Eastern Regional Champs, Nationals. You got a couple of races in Australia in March and April. What are your goals for the summer ahead?
I'd love to win another National Open title for the Ironman event. That's a massive goal. As well as, really try and mix it over in Aussie because, the boys over there, they're flying. So it'd be really cool to go over there and start making some Iron finals.
And you're part of the volunteer patrol at Mount Maunganui Lifeguard Service. While this is competitive, obviously, there's the safety aspect as well of everybody who goes swimming across the summer. How much of this helps you to get in shape? Not that I think you need to, but how much does this help you get in shape for December, January, when I guess you're at your busiest?
Oh, it's pretty crucial, hey. When you're a lifeguard and you're in and out of the water all the time and you're trying to look after people out there, you got to be fit yourself and you got to be, pretty onto it with getting in and out through the surf. So it is super crucial, and it just really makes you a better lifeguard.
Well, congratulations on number 4. You're back for. I presume you're back to defend again next year, are you? All things going well for number 5?
Oh, have to on the home beach. Got to go for 5.
Love it, Jayden. Congratulations, mate. All the best for the summer ahead. Thanks for everything out to us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No, appreciate you joining us, Jayden. Jayden Murphy, men's winner of the Race 1 Surfcraft Mount Monster. What a name for an event. Mount Maunganui yesterday. Let's bring in women's champion, Kate McHardy from the Lyall Bay Club in Wellington. Kate, congratulations to you on going back-to-back. Talk us through the race yesterday. Were you happy with how it went?
Yeah, I was super happy to put out a good race, and to have my family and friends there to support me and do well was really special to me.
There seems to be a lot of moving parts to this whole thing, a lot of different things that you've got to get your head around. How do you go about planning, the perfect race in a situation like this?
I mean, a race is never going to be perfect, but just trying to put together each leg as best as I can and piece it together, I guess. Working to my strengths as well, which is probably the run and swim, just to make up ground and kind of get a lead, and then, work the rest as much as I can.
So talk us through each of the different legs. When did you, were you ahead on the ski paddle, for example? When did you sort of take the lead and think to yourself, right, I'm in a pretty good position here?
I came out 4th out of the first ski leg, maybe a minute or so behind, and then I did the run, and I think I was maybe 2 or 3 minutes ahead, and just extended that into the swim and the board, which was good.
So it was on the run that you kind of asserted a bit of dominance. That sounds hard, man. Running 5K on soft sand.
Yeah, it was hard, but yeah, definitely challenging. But they're all challenging, I guess, depending on what your strengths are.
Now, you were only 17 when you won it last year. Youngest ever female winner, 18 now, presumably. Did you feel like you had a target on your back yesterday?
I mean, I guess so. Obviously, winning it last year, there's always going to be some pressure, but there's so many amazing women out there competing for the title. So people come in and out of competing it and doing it each year, so it's always a different field. You never really know who's going to be up to it on the day.
How did you get into the sport?
It was my dad when I was maybe 11 or 12. He just wanted me to feel confident and comfortable in the water. I did surf lifesaving to make sure I just had the basic surf skills, I guess, and then fell in love with it, got into the sport side through Lyall Bay Surf Lifesaving Club. So I was really lucky to have a great group there run by Craig Jones. So really thankful for my family and them. How
did you get so good so quickly?
Oh, it definitely wasn't so good so quickly. Definitely. Definitely started in, not bad when I was young, but coming from Wellington is challenging, competing against all the people from up north. I guess time on the water, time practicing, I've definitely got better as I've gotten older.
Yeah, the beaches of Wellington aren't quite the same as the Mount, are they, really?
No, definitely not quite the same temperatures either.
No, you did right. So have you got other events coming up over the months ahead this summer that you're going to be competing in?
Yeah, I'm heading over to Aussie in January to do some events, and I'm doing university over there as well. So just working, university, some more events, and then I'll come back over here for nationals next year. So yeah, a few comps, which will be nice.
It seems as though Australia's got a huge surf lifesaving culture. Are you looking forward to immersing yourself in that?
Yes, definitely. I've been over there for quite a bit of this year as well, doing my first year university and training at Northcliffe. So I'm very lucky for them as well. But it's crazy over there. So much competition, and the level was just a level above here. So it's great to kind of dip my foot in there and get a taste of what it's like.
And do you also volunteer over the summer months just in surf lifesaving? You mentioned before about how it was something your dad got you into to make sure you were safe in the water. Do you now volunteer to make sure others are safe?
Yeah, so as part of our sport, we have to volunteer 24 hours. So everyone who competes, we do patrol shifts in the weekend, just keeping the beaches safe, I guess, and volunteering, which is really nice to have. Not only competing, but something to give back to as well, which is really special.
So you're back next year to try and make it 3 in a row at the Mount?
Yes, hopefully.
Well, I can tell you, I know you're still there. It's actually a beautiful day in Wellington today. That might come as a surprise.
Really?
Yeah, it is actually okay here today. I know you've probably seen some terrible days here, as I have, but it's actually all right today. So I'm not sure when you're coming back, but hopefully it holds. Hey, congratulations on your win yesterday, Kate. All the best for the summer ahead. It sounds like an exciting time for you.
Cool. Thank you so much, Jason.
No, thank you for joining us, Kate. Kate McHardy there from the Lyell Bay Surf Club in Wellington, women's winner of the Race 1 Surf Craft Mount Monster in Mount Maunganui yesterday. Good stuff.
For more from Weekend Sport with Jason Pine, listen live to News Talk ZB weekends from midday or follow the podcast on iHeartRadio.